Welkom bij de persconferentie van deze wedstrijd GasTerra Flames Den Kings. De return in de kwartfinale van de BB-beker. Nadat het eerst 85-85 was. Vanavond 2880 bezoekers. 4 kwart in 13-14 is het kwart. Bij rust 7 punten verschil. Achterstand weliswaar 28-35. Derde kwart 48-47 en uiteindelijk 67-59. Coach Jean-Marc Chamin, what kind of game was this?
It was a totally different game than last Saturday. We showed that we can compete with Groningen, big part of the game. Sorry. If you see how strong we were with the ball in the first half and how weak we were in the second half. So this made a difference, because if you watch the stats, 3 turnovers first half, 13 in the second, it's much too much. And we start very poorly in the third quarter, second half, with mistakes, and I believe that Groningen make in that period 3 point, and I think it was a foul on the shot or 2 free throws. So they came back, they took their confidence out of this, and we just stopped to play.
And after the game, after Saturday, what was your intention to in the approach of this game? What should be the difference then?
Listen, I think Saturday it was an off day, total off day for my team. We could not run anything, we could not make any shots. We were not aggressive enough, and then you see that 3 days later or 4 days later, totally different picture, and aggressivity was there. We dominating the rebound against Groningen, who is the first in the league with 40 per game. Tonight we have 39 and we keep them to 30. We have 13 offensive rebounds. This means aggressivity was there. We did a good job on controlling the game and controlling the rebound, sorry. But yeah, if you make 16 turnovers against...
But then the first 2 quarters you won the game, so
yeah.
What made that big difference that it in the second half wasn't that good anymore?
I think if you start with 2 turnovers and some guys didn't run the plays like they were supposed to run, then we start to watch each other, and then we make a turnover, 2-3 points on the other side. And then we start to doubt. I have a very young team, except Rogier and Manu who can manage the pressure, but for the rest, very young. And Groningen, they have so many players with experience who can make a difference and who understand the moments of the game, which ones are important. Because if you watch the first half, also, we are leading by 7 points, I think. I think it should have been 15. Because in that period, when, and this I told my guys, I hope that they understand what I try to say with this. You feel confident, you make your 3 points, you start to have a lead, then you need to change this moment. Then you need to go back inside, and you need to be more aggressive, coming on the free throw line, put the team under pressure. What did we do? We will keep on shooting. And only like this they could stay in the game by, they limit the damage to 7 points. So I think we need to learn, play smarter, and make the right decisions at the right moments. And this we need to learn still, because instead of to slow down and to make good play, to make them nervous, watch inside out, and then you can take a 3-point shot, but not after 10 seconds.
This was a game with a decision. How tough is that you're not going any further in the cup competition?
It's tough. Okay, we knew it will be tough to qualify against Groningen, because their objective is to win the cup and the championship. Okay, our objective was to be competitive. I think in 2 games, if you see that it's only 8-point difference, no 12, no 8. So we were competitive. So our goal is to come out stronger out of this. We lost badly home, but we took the right lessons. And then you bounce back here. Very good game from us, and yeah, and not making the decisions. All about decisions.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Coach Kelly, congratulations. It was a tough start, this game.
I knew right away after last game that it would be a tough, because the last game was not realistic. We are not better than Helder 20 points. I think that players took a game a little bit easy. I think that Den Helder was dominating in the first half completely. They have been much more aggressive than we were. They had 9 offensive rebounds, we had I think 1. They had only 3 turnovers, I think at that moment that we had 9 or something like that. They have been playing better basketball than we. In the second half, they stopped our offensive game completely. We didn't know what to do. Problem was that we were not capable with our focus to compete with them in the first half. And then in the second half, it helped us that we started the game with the 2 3-pointers. That we get immediately close to them. And then our defense was better. We pressed them in the second half to make more turnovers, and that changed the game. But still, game was really closed, and it doesn't matter that it's 7-8 points. This is 2 shots on one side which are going in, 2 shots which are going out on another side. So game is really was really close. I know that it is going to be like that because Den Helder, they have a character, and of course after we beat them 5 days ago, they have been working and they showed that they can play with us. But that's something I knew. Listen, they beat Den Bosch twice, they beat Leiden twice, so they beat every team in this competition, so I knew that the game would be like this.
But yeah,
Can I
Coach.
tell you some? Can I say something?
Yeah.
Or you cut me?
No, of course not. No.
Hello.
Of course not.
Last season, Den Helder didn't lose, did win against everybody except one team.
Sorry.
No. We beat them in the beginning of the season. The only team we could not win it was Leiden, and they became champion. I hope this is not going to be a sign now that...
Probably it is. Probably it is.
Okay, I wish him all the best, but I hope at least one time to win against them, and that we can compete till the end, because I think this is best basketball what we can see lately. Because when we played the first game again in the cup, it was 85-85. I think it was the best game of the season for both of the teams. It was very attractive for the supporters. Just a shame that we don't get this media presence like this to share this with more people who are staying home. But I think this is a good basketball that we bring here, not only Groningen, but also from our side. And like I said, I hope at least one time I can win against them, because if I don't win, I know who is going to be the champion.
Then we know it too. But Coach Kevin, did you change tactics during halftime? Because you had only 3 points at
No.
first half.
No,
And after that?
you cannot change, especially you cannot say to them, and now guys, start scoring 3 points. No, we went through all the things, and our focus was not good, and we let them dominate in aggressivity. And a team who's more aggressive is usually winning a game. Because they played on a higher level than we played, and we couldn't follow them. In the second half, we were there. We came, we played better defense, our execution in offense was better, we moved the ball a little bit better, but it was not really good. But I have to say that this is today, if I'm now comparing, we played twice in a cup and 3 times in competition, this is the best defense from Den Helder we had till now. really we didn't have solutions in the first half. You could see, and we scored only 28 points.
How important is this for you to get to the semi-finals of the cup competition?
It's important for everybody because in other countries I think quarterfinals are still easy games, and I think that this was the toughest game of all quarterfinals because these are two top 3 teams. It's a pity that that one is down because it's early stage. It's important that we have 2 games now against Den Bosch. That we go. What are we going to do? We will see. But for the moment, we can say that our season is going well.
Going well. I agree. Iemand vragen voor een van mijn coaches? Iemand? Laten we het hierbij. Dank voor uw aandacht. Aanstaande dinsdag de thuiswedstrijd tegen Amsterdam hier om 7:30 in dit theater. Graag tot ziens.